Alright, YouTubers, this is Liking the Covers 4963 back with another video. And I'm back also because I'm not able to go to sleep. It is warm, it is muggy, it's just sticky. And it's just hard to just lay down and relax and get some sleep. It'll catch up with me sooner or later, but I was in the mood to go ahead and do part 2. Now this may take a while, so sit back, relax, and hope you enjoy these covers. Now this batch here came from my other LCS. This came from Rock and Rooster. And Rock and Rooster is my primary LCS. And then Up and Away, I helped them, I also, that was the first one I went to before I went to Rock and Rooster, so. But with Rock and Rooster this year, last year they had a % off on items throughout the store. This year they went and did the same thing, almost like Up and Away, but they went with in a room and had long boxes, and I would say there was easily 25 or plus long boxes. And then these long boxes were 50 cents each for comics. And then they had other books out in the front, and those, one of the managers, there's two managers, there's a manager and a co-manager. Rick was there, Dave wasn't there, and both of these gentlemen, they're just, good guys. And Rick decided to go ahead and he called 20% off everything in the store. So I was there at the right time. Right place, right time for once in my life. All right, folks, let's get into this. Little cover in the beginning there. Okay, now Rock and Rooster, they went with 5. And I started out with giving 3 of them, but later on, the more they had left, the more they gave away. So they did like they did last year and gave 5. So I grabbed ROM from IDW issue 0. Wanted to see what they're doing with ROM's character now. I've heard stuff on and off here in the community, but I don't know what exactly he's been up to. Captain Canuck from Chapter House. This is the book that I've heard about it, other YouTubers talk about it, but yeah. Year 1, book 1 of 3, Captain Canuck. Got one from Dark Horse, and once I look through this, I might give this a shot to read. This is Overwatch with Andrew Robertson, Jolie Selner, and Kate, and I'm not even going to try to attempt that last name. But this here also features Black Hammer, which once I ever get caught up, which is not going to happen, but when I get a chance to get out stuff, I'm going to get out the Lemire Black Hammer, because I've heard so much good stuff about it. Yeah, Jeff Lemire. I got the name right. Yay! Brain's working a little bit. Woohoo! Better not brag about it. Okay, Eisner Award winner for Best New Series. Yes, indeed. But yeah, the artwork in here is just, if that's part of what's to come, yeah. I mean, the one book that's ending is Harold County, so if I like this, so far I like the cover, I like the colors. Once I read the story, I might give this a shot. Okay, the next one here is XO Man of War featuring Bloodshot. Valiant. Cool looking cover. Here's another one I may take a look at. This is from Avatar? FCBD debut. Now, this is the same person that did the first run of the Star Wars Darth Vader. And this is another one called Mercury Heat. I'm also going to try to, I mean, this cover is something, so I'm trying to think which one I might want to go with, Mercury Heat or go with the Overwatch. Or, you know, I might go, okay, I might go for both, but I don't know. I gotta be picky choosy here, like a lot of us do, because of, you know, these comics, they could get expensive. We all know this. Okay, times are moving, so I'm gonna get moving here. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to step up here. Okay, for what you came for, comics and the covers. This I got back in my collection for the first time since this came out. I had this back in the 80s, and I don't remember exactly what happened to this series. I lost track of this series, but I did have all 6 issues. I found these for this one, number 1. It was $4 with 20% off. And back then, this was in November of '84, and it was 75 cents. But that's number 1. Number 2, Milgram covers. Yes, sir. Yeah. Nice white cover there. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine. Now, these other two here were, the second one was $4, the third one was $4, this was $3, and all these were 20% off. And that gave me an excuse to get this. It was already for $3, and with 20% off, I was like, yeah. And it's got, you know, it's got some damage down here. I mean, this is all out of there and gone. And this is something over here. So yeah, I mean, this is not in great shape, but I'm not complaining because for $3 with 20% off, yeah. And this is a Herb Trippy masterpiece as far as I'm concerned, because this here was not, you know, besides the story, this cover was just wow. This is the rampaging Hulk, in my opinion. And then you got all these, you know, friends of Bruce Banner's, and they all know about, you know, the Hulk and what happened to Bruce, and this also Daredevil is Matt Murdock, lawyer, and he's there for Bruce. But this here, you know, I mean, this was one of those where they capture him and they bring him to trial, and then that's why they got this nice little bold, if it could be shown in here, who will judge the Hulk. Now what I'm going to do is read this. This is a solid reading copy. And then I'm going to try to get an upgrade of this. See if I can get another low price copy and go from there. But right now I'm enjoying. I enjoy this. I already went through that one. Okay. Wow, this one's going to take a while. Okay. Fantastic Four Marvel Spotlight featuring Silver Surfer. Meet the all-new, all-different FF. Stan Lee and Al Davis talk about FF The End. Preview art from Silver Surfer Reckham. Inside Jack Kirby's Galactus Trilogy. All of this in Fantastic Four Marvel Spotlight featuring the Silver Surfer. And with the Fantastic Four coming back, this was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer to get this. Then I found a book that is out of alignment, but it's still for 50 cents. I don't know anybody in the community that would go and pass this up if they found this for 50 cents. I just don't see anybody in the community doing that. So, yeah, fantastic first issue, #1 from January 1979. So, yeah, this is the first time I've owned this, #1 of the Micronauts. Next, Origins of Marvel Comics X-Men, Marvel One-Shot. I like that cover there, Wolverine. It's like the Berserk Wolverine, the Out of Control Scott Summers Cyclops, Storm, and I know it probably can't be shown that well, but I'll try to get it up in here. But right there, Magneto, he looks like he does not want to be messed with. But for 50 cents, this was like, wow. And this one here, this one jumped out at me first. I think like in the first box that I looked in, my friend David was with me, and we were looking through, and he had been there earlier with his niece, and we tried to meet up there when they were there, but I was running behind, rain delay, because it rained here in Cincy on that Saturday. But this was tagged for $7, and this was back in May 2013 that they got this book, and so I don't know where it's been sitting at, but when I seen it, I was like, yeah. I didn't hesitate. This is the #1 variant edition X-Men, and this is the homage to the Beatles' Abbey Road. Yes. Yes, indeed. Next, Cloak and Dagger, first issue. Now, this has got a nice little story. Rick's wife, which I cannot pronounce her name to save my life, but she's a very nice lady, and she was there in the room, and she was watching over and telling us about the sale and talking to us and listening in. So I was telling David about Cloak and Dagger because I found this particular issue of Cloak and Dagger, one of 3 of the Marvel Limited Series Spider Island, first one, and I haven't seen the second and third one, but when I do, I'm going to see how much that those are. But yeah, this one here was, I don't know who does the cover. It's CHOI. Okay. I'll take their word for it, but I don't know. But I found this one here relatively when I found the X-Men one. And she went over and went through the box and was very kind to find this one for me. Number 1, Cloak and Dagger. This is from July 1985. I want to say, yeah, 85. So yeah, number 1, and this is probably a solid reading copy. I mean, I'll have to go and I probably want to go get an upgrade of this, and then get the rest of some more of the series. But also, in the long run, I also want to get their first appearance also in Spectacular Spider-Man. Okay, a few more here, because I don't want to get too long here. Here is Highlander. This is on the Dynamite Entertainment logo. And I found issue number 7 and issue number 8. Now, the reason why, I mean, these were, I was talking to David about this too. I was like, my mom, when she was alive, she really liked this series. She liked the movies. Davey and I liked the movies more than we liked the TV show. But my mom was really a follower of the Highland TV series, and she really did like. She liked the one in the movies, but Duncan was her favorite when it came to the television show. This is number 7 and 8. Okay, I'm going to hold it up right here and go for another part. But this here is Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, Fantastic Four, The Lost Adventure. And that cover says it all. Reed, Sue, Ben, and Johnny. The Fantastic Four that I remember when I started the second time of getting comics in 1978. So that's going to wrap it up for this one here. I thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank all of my subscribers. I want to thank. There's just so many that I feel humbly grateful and thankful to the brotherhood and sisterhood of this community. And it's just I mean, I hope to get it on together, and get back to making more videos, and not try to be gone so long. So I'm going to probably have a couple more parts. It's going to probably be about part 3 and 4, because there's still some books that came from another batch that came from Up and Away. So, and then I'll roll out the rest of the ones from the Rock and Rooster. So this is liking the covers 4963. Give this one a thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you prefer. Also, comment if you like, and subscribe if you like. So, until I get it together for part 3 and 4, remember, enjoy your covers and stick around for the stories. This is Liking the Covers out.